Hi everyone, Jocelyn here. I just wanted to do a quick video. I am using Nimbus 2.0 to record this screen capture. I wanted to talk a little bit about Kidblog. I did think it was a really cool idea because I'm hoping to be a 4th or 5th grade teacher, and in 5th grade in our school district we take the kids to Wolfridge Environmental Learning Center. I thought this would be a great way to share excitement, nervousness, feelings, assignments, and projects via one area for all the students to log into. Parents can see it if you're shared with them, and kind of wrap all that field trip pre and post reflection on what the field trip involves, what the trip to Wolfridge involves, all in one space. It does have, so I did click on the try free for 30 days link, which took me to Kidblog's site where I logged in. I used my CSS account. It is free for 30 days. From there, it'll pop up with a little box that will ask you to put in the name of your class and what this title for this section is called. Again, you can add multiple classes, so you could add one each year. The settings was really great because it allows you to kind of post settings for the class. So this class name is Mrs. Craig, and I can add on to this Mrs. Craig's 18. Let's see, let's do 2000, 2018, 2019, fifth grade class. Again, class description, the Wolfridge trip for this one, you can use QR codes and send those out as well, or have them around the room for kids to quickly access. Log in, you can change the class avatar, you can put a picture of your class, the field trip for the place that you're going, save changes. Again, under Kidblog, if you go to the dashboard by clicking on the K in the upper left-hand corner, you can then use email addresses, parents as guests, as users. You can be the moderator as well. You can control whether guests can view only, or they can post or make comments, or just whatever you want their ability. So you could have it so that parents can see what's going on as you lead up to your trip, maybe be able to read some of the kids' fears and address those at home. Another thing would be that post-trip parents can go and look at what happened. They can stay in contact with it, so it's a way for parents privately to have access. Again, one consideration would be that parents would have to fill out a release form for their children, for their photos to be on here, or their information. So even though it is accessible only to other parents within the class, make sure that you're following those guidelines. It is a great way to teach kids how to have good digital citizenship and digital literacy. It allows you, on top of this, so once you go back into that R, sorry, I'm kind of jumping around here, you can change the themes, the sidebar, you can change any of those things. We could make it a logo for something, we could just make it a nature photo. You can do pretty much whatever you want as far as that goes. Under users, again, I said you could put it in via email address, make sure you know what their role is. So all of these I think are great additions within this. You can make, again, guests can log in here only with your approval or connections. You can make it public if you want to, if it's something you want to do. I don't recommend it with a class. Comments, who may comment on students' published posts, so you can allow parents to comment or not at all. They could just see it, which audiences may students request when publishing posts, so they can request who their audience, so if only their class members or only their teacher can see it, they can make all those requests themselves. So you give them a little bit more control over what is happening. Again, you can have different categories. That's like our discussion boards within, where you create different categories. You can do projects, assignments, instruct your students to use your categories and when to create a post. So I love these little tips on here that kind of help you walk through it as a user. Again, within this, it's kind of nice because where did I find that? I think it was on this main page. You have the ability to put the link out there. There's also a way to create, let me see if I can find that again. There, you just click on your main class. There's a way that you can include Google Classroom assignments on here as well, which would be helpful for collecting data. The only thing I don't like about it is with a lot of other educator tools, it is only free for the first 30 days for a trial, and after that, it's paid. So unfortunately, like most other educator things, which is unfortunate, we have to pay extra for it or convince our school to buy us a subscription. So that's, I think, the biggest con of this Kidblog, but I thought it's a great way to kind of introduce that digital literacy and digital citizenship at the same time as being able to integrate some of your field trips into your curriculum. So talking about it before and reflecting on it in a way that's helpful, as well as possibly including an assignment, so you could make sure that the kids got out of it what they were supposed to by providing an assessment via Google Classroom or another sort of assignment. I also liked the idea of creating web quests in Kidblog as well. So I hope you enjoyed my little blurb about Kidblog. Nimbus, again, super easy as well. I really like that after you're done recording, well, you can integrate it into the toolbar up here at the right, and you can either do screenshots or screen and video recorder. And then as well, I like that as soon as you're done recording, it immediately gives you options for how to access your video. So I hope you have a great snowy day, and I am not looking forward to more snow this weekend. Thanks for watching.